On Friday, September 14th, the Sacramento High Dragons took on the River City Raiders before a capacity home crowd. It was an electric night for both teams. Before the game, we were able to get an interview with the assistant principal of Sac High, Chris Orr.
Sir, with Open Gold Sports, here with the assistant principal, Chris Orr from Sac High. Just wanted to ask Chris a couple of questions about the program, about Sac High program. Looks like the program's coming along. Chris, you have anything you can add to that?
Yeah, our Coach Doherty has done a phenomenal job at building this program from the beginning. When he first got there, we had an interest in football, but the dedication from our young men was not there. And he has established a program where young men are working out even a lot during the off season. They are really, really committed to him and his style of football, and he's impacted a lot of lives. So it's good to see over these last couple of years, especially this year, the number of kids that we have playing is impressive, and it's good for their development.
Well, I noticed over the last several years there wasn't as many kids out there. Today, as we walked out and saw how many kids were out there, how is the coach getting the kids out? Is there something you're doing different to get these kids out now?
Well, I think it's aligned to our mission of Sacramento High School and of St. Paul Public Schools that we are going to prepare every single young man to enter into a four-year university. 100% of our students are going to be APG ready to go to a four-year university. So statistics show that students that were involved in extracurricular activities are usually better students. So when we get young men out here and say, yes, you do need to be involved in something, what better to be involved in? We have some passionate families and some passionate kids that really enjoy the game, and that's a place where they feel welcome. It's a place where they feel family, and it's a place where they feel supported. So I think that triggered it, and then of course success has a way of bringing people on. So you start winning a few games, our fan base has gotten bigger, so everything gets better.
Well, Chris, at National Anthem happened now. Your time. We look forward to seeing you a little later on, and maybe throughout the year. Good luck to Sacramento. Appreciate it.
The Sacramento Dragons were forced to play the entire first half without their starting quarterback, Josiah Johnson. Sophomore Titus Burnett stepped up, and after the first quarter, Sacramento High had a 14-0 lead. The second quarter was all River City. 3 touchdown passes later, but failed conversions had the halftime score 19-17 River City Raiders. After the return of the starting quarterback for Sacramento High, the third quarter was dominated by both defenses, with Sacramento High scoring once to go up 23-19 headed into the fourth quarter. Sacramento High looked poised to take the game over, scoring twice early in the fourth quarter to lead 36-19. But River City came back to make a game of it, scoring 2 unanswered touchdowns to make the final score Sacramento High 36, River City Raiders 31. Able to catch up with the Sacramento High coach after the game.
Coach from Sac High, just want to get some comments from the game today. Just want to see how things went. Can you just talk a little bit about the game?
We feel really good about the win. We have a lot of respect for River City. They pounded us last year. They played really hard. New head coach Steve DiPrato has got his guys ready to play. They played hard. I was really happy for our kids because our kids played well. We won last week, and it was great. We didn't play very well last week. We lost a tough week 1 opener to CO, who's really good. Tonight was a good win. It's in Sacramento. It's a good rivalry we got here with River City. We split the last 2 years. We played well and we won, and our kids feel good about playing well.
Well, Coach, can you talk a little bit about, you guys were up by 14 and the game kind of turned a little bit. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, I feel like they got a lot of breaks. They got a lot of breaks in the first half. Ball bounced their way. They made a couple of huge catches. One on their team, big kid, caught a lot of balls down the sideline. So we threw a pick 6 and kind of momentum change. It's a back and forth game. When you throw it as much as we do, you're going to get big plays for both sides of the ball. And so momentum is going to shift back and forth. Our kids are used to it. I don't know if they're as used to it because they run the ball a little bit more, though they threw it quite well tonight. But that's kind of the nature of how we play our games.
Well, that runs the record to 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Okay, who do you have next week?
We have Florin next week. Very good Florin team that we played very tough last year. Came from behind in the fourth quarter to beat. They got a new head coach as well, Coach Gonzalez over there. Really good coach, young coach. He's got his kids going. So it's league. So it's we're on a clean slate.
Yeah, Coach, your kids look good, and good luck next week.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.